The One Piece anime is returning, FRIEREN is going on a break, and an old Yu-Gi-Oh anime is getting a remaster? Let's dive in. We are starting the year with something to look forward to. If your life has been empty the last few months, it is probably because the One Piece anime has been on a break since October of last year to give the staff time to recharge. While the retelling of the Fishman Island arc is currently ongoing, the studio has announced that the anime will continue with new episodes on the 6th of April. The time slot will change compared to before, but honestly, if you don't live in Japan, I don't think that will affect you that much. This is also not the only news, because as it was announced some time ago, the voice actor of Frankie, Kazuki Yao, is retiring from his role after a long time of playing the pirate. Yao's words were the following: "A sad farewell has come, a separation with the person I've spent nearly a quarter of a century with." He mentions that a gap has now opened up between his ideal Frankie and himself, and so he decided to depart from the Thousand Sunny for now. The new voice actor will be Subaru Kimura, and in this graphic you can see a selection of his previous roles. If you look at what this man has already done, I don't think One Piece fans have anything to worry about. To top this all off, on the One Piece panel of Jump Festa, Oda himself stated that there are multiple projects and announcements being prepared for 2025. As of now we do not know more details, but this sounds promising nonetheless. FRIEREN, or should I say warten, which means to wait in German, and you have to do that unfortunately if you are following the manga of FRIEREN Beyond Journey's End. The manga by Yamada Kanehito and Abe Tsukasa is entering another hiatus. This comes right after the series just returned to publication on December 11th, following a short 2-week break that began in late November. And this isn't the first time. Most notably, it went on hiatus in May and returned in August. Before that, the manga also took a break between January and March earlier in 2023. And if I'm honest with you, I think this is quite a good thing. I'm glad that the team behind the manga has the flexibility and confidence to not always be bound to a regular release schedule, something which a lot of other authors could profit from in this harsh environment. So while it's tough news waiting for new manga chapters of FRIEREN, there's plenty of FRIEREN to enjoy. Speaking of the anime, if you have not watched it yet, drop your spoon, cancel that date you are not having anyway, and turn on Crunchyroll, because you are missing out on one of the best anime of last year. Also, while saying that, I realized that we are already in 2025, so technically from 2 years ago. Where did 2024 go again? After literally decades of following Bleach, fans can finally look forward to the conclusion. Aniplex confirmed that the fourth and final part of the series is officially on the way. It's titled Bleach 1000-Year Blood War: The Calamity, and it will mark the end of the arc. The Bleach 1000-Year Blood War anime first premiered in October of 2022. Part 3, titled The Conflict, just wrapped up its run after premiering in October. If you are a manga reader, you have known the ending of Bleach for almost 10 years now, but for the anime-only watchers, The Calamity will cover the remaining story, which means volumes 55 through 74. It's not easy to create compact, compelling stories in 12 episodes nowadays, but Romantic Killer is definitely one of them. The rom-com that aired in October of 2022 on Netflix tells the story of Anzu Hoshino, who has no time for romance because her favorite things look like this. We have now confirmation from the author Wataru Momose that her next work is in the making and is called Saneka no Yomeiri. This romantic comedy manga is set in an old Japanese style house and tells the story of a boy and a raccoon dog deity. Don't ask any questions because I'm just as confused as you are, but I'm sure that she will deliver again. Mochi the Rock is back, but probably not in the format that you hope for, since we don't have much information about the further sequel. But if your Spotify recap looks like this, then I have good news for you. The Kessoku band released a cover album featuring some songs that you might know from other shows. The covered songs include K-On! Opening Kagayake Girls, Is the Auto Rapid opening Daydream Cafe, Kill Me Baby opening Kill Me No Baby, Eurocamp opening Shiny Days, and Sakura Trick opening One Two Kiss Me. As far as the anime goes, we only have the 2 compilation movies that aired in 2024, so we will have to be a little bit more patient with the sequel. Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact, Arknights. If you consider yourself a fan of gacha gaming, then you might have been in a situation where you broke your piggy bank. And with broke, I mean nuked its entire existence. Well, good news for you whales, because you can now go into debt for your waifu. And not only physically, but also in-game. The mobile game Fate Grand Order recently had a bug where you could accumulate its currency through an exploit, which some naughty players couldn't resist from doing. This bug was eventually fixed, and players who have used the gain currency were then punished with a negative value on their accounts. From what I could gather, it's not like you could have accidentally done the exploit over and over again, so the risk was always there. If I understand it correctly, then any future currency you gain from missions and so on will be used to erase that debt, which is kind of a crazy concept to me because it has real money value since it's the primary currency of pulling in the game. Have you ever gone too far while pulling in a gacha game? Let me know in the comments and avoid asking me about it. When you think of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, one of 2 things will probably come into your mind. You will either think about how sick Stardust Dragon was, or Asuka. Either way, both fandoms can rejoice and shake hands because there is something to look forward to. The official X account of the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise announced a remastered version of the Yu-Gi-Oh GX anime, which will start in April of 2025. Studio Gallop, which was also responsible for the first 180 episodes, is in charge of this project again. The voice actor of Judai Yuki, the main character of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, left the following comment: "I'm deeply grateful to everyone's support, which has allowed me to play Judai Yuki for nearly half my life. As the years go by, I've come to appreciate even more the incredible talent of the staff and cast I had the privilege of working with back then. Congratulations on the broadcast of the remastered version. The duel was a blast. I've not followed the card game or the anime very closely recently, so this was kind of surprising to me. But my nostalgia is telling me that this is going to be great. However, that's it for today. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time."